American Top 40.
Well, now we're up to the latest hit by the recording star who got his start playing guitar with a band that changed colors faster than a chameleon. This story takes us back 20 years to 1960, when Boz Scaggs, William Boz Scaggs, was a student at the University of Wisconsin. Now, Boz joined a band with a unique way of keeping itself employed all year long. This ingenious group began as the Ardells, and according to Boz, had no problem getting jobs playing fraternity dances during the school year. But the band's style didn't fit nightclubs. So when they wanted to play clubs, the Ardells would take off their white sport coats and turn into the Night Trains, a far slicker band that wore silk shirts with black vests and did very well on the lounge circuit. But that look and sound didn't work if the band wanted to play a wedding on the weekends. So the Ardells, alias the Night Trains, would do a third switch, putting on Madras jackets and playing music appropriate to the occasion under the name the Marksmen. So while other bands would wait around until a job came their way, the Ardells, alias the Night Trains, alias the Marksmen, had more bookings than they knew what to do with. And in the process, they got themselves plenty of experience. This week, their old guitarist, Boz Scaggs, debuts at number 39 with his latest hit, JoJo.
Look out behind you. Very nice. Oh, you know.
Boz Scaggs debuting at number 39 in American Top 40 with his latest hit called JoJo. 38 hits to number 1 and counting them down.
The hits from coast to coast.
This is Casey on AT40 in Hollywood, and now we're up to the current hit by a musician who managed a few years ago to get 3,000 hippies to put on tuxedos. And how'd he do it? Here's his story. In 1972, the city of Oakland, California, decided to refurbish a 40-year-old Art Deco theater that had been closed and abandoned for more than 20 years. They spent $1 million restoring it to the same level of elegance that had marked the theater when it opened in 1931. And when they were finished, the city of Oakland had one of the most beautiful theaters in the country. For its first year, the Oakland Paramount was used exclusively by the Oakland Symphony Orchestra. But during its second year of operation, the theater was approached by Boz Scaggs. He'd started working solo after several years in the Steve Miller Band and wanted to play in a hall that would make him really stand out. But the Paramount management was concerned about the quality of audience a rock act would attract. Most of Boz's fans were in the blue jeans and sandals set. So what Boz told them was that this would be a class performance. He would play with a 25-piece orchestra behind him, and dress would be black tie for both himself and the audience. And that's just what happened. And here's how Rolling Stone magazine described the hippie audience who showed up for Boz's show. For the audience, there were girls dressed to the gills and guys dressed to kill, top hats and tails, turbans and fox flings, corsages and tiger lilies. End of quote. That's how Boz Scaggs got 3,000 hippies into tuxedos. And since then, Boz's black tie shows at the Paramount in Oakland have become an annual event. This week, Boz Scaggs is at number 17 in our countdown with Look What You've Done to Me.
Hope they never end.
From the Urban Cowboy soundtrack, Boz Scaggs with Look What You've Done to Me at number 17, moving up 3. 16 big hits to number 1, and we're counting down.
The hits from